right, Mame Sanko Manaso na Vincent Sowah Odotei board member of House of Obama, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Monsieur.
Yiadom now say.
Especially supporters of the champion club Accra Hearts of Oak.
The champion club Accra Hearts of Oak. The champion club. Nice one there. But I know you didn't come on the registration exercise course deadline, no? And one of the things that about happen is Hearts of Oak and to me and register Konadu Yiadom and Joe Abu Salam abe confirm say player no money no in terms of agreement between mo any Tema United into House of Oak cannot register the player. And I make sure so my information say my register player no and I say Muntimi register player no enti any say a bus my register player no cry it will be illegal because most any request no or no any accept here. I mean you perceive House of Oak side of this Konadu Yiadom issue na
first of all, Mosho, let me thank you once again. And I want to all those listening to me and the person who just spoke before you put me on you put me through. Hearts of Oak doesn't engage in any fraudulent thing or any illegal thing. We are a responsible club, we play by the rules, and we expect people like Abu, when they are transacting business with Hearts of Oak, they should not be driven by greed and irresponsibility. If I tell you outside of the story, since last year, August, when he brought Konadu to us, January, when we attempted to register him, and just saying, if I have to say it, I'm sure it will surprise them. We've been very patient, and because we've done a lot of business with Abu. Since last year, August, we bought about 4 or 5 players from Abu, asking whether we owe him a penny. This impression that they come and give on our Sempa, that the guy who just spoke, please don't say things that you are not aware. Don't say things that you don't know. Do not say things. We are a responsible club. We take care of our players. We honor our commitment to our partners. Ask he, Abu, how many players have he sold to us? Apart from Konadu, that we owe him part payment, do we owe him on any player he has sold to us? Konadu Yiadom is our player. Konadu Yiadom has been transferred to Hearts and we've registered him legitimately by the rules of FIFA and by the rules of football. We've been quiet because we don't want to engage in decisions and positions which are informed by a lack of knowledge of football rules. And just because people think that any matter with Hearts of Oak, they can come on the media and blackmail, we would not stand for any blackmail. Tell Abu, if he's listening to me, he has taken part of the money for Konadu Yiadom. He has taken part of the money for Konadu Yiadom. He has given us a release for Konadu Yiadom.
In percentage terms, how many percent? 10%, 20%, like in terms of the total amount, and the Abu.
Mosho.
Yes, sir.
He who alleges must tell you. Has he told you that he's collected money from?
Yes, he confirmed that he has taken some money.
Yeah. So if you've taken part of the money, why do you come on radio and present as if we bought your player, we are not paying you? Ask him how many times has he collected money on Konadu Yiadom from last year August. This unnecessary things trying to just destroy Hearts of Oak because they think our supporters, we will not tolerate that. And I'm telling Abu, we will not tolerate that.
Okay, but
you see, Mosho.
Yes, sir.
Abu, on this Konadu thing, has handled House of Oak in a manner that if I tell you and bring it in public, it will amaze you. It will amaze you. But Abu to keep quiet.
But Abu blamed you. Abu saying all this way now. Odotei should be blamed. That's what he said.
Mosho, Odotei should be blamed in what sense?
Yeah, I said your course when your fault. One teach.
We have a team which we are responsible people. As I said, ask him. 4 players or 5 players he sold to us since last year. Do we owe him a penny on any of them? Ask him. Ask him whether in some of them we are even prepaid in advance ahead of schedule. I heard your colleague who spoke to me that we should have prepayment terms. Please don't say things that you don't know. We are trying to put a very professional setup in Hearts of Oak. Mosho.
Yes, sir.
Would this be the first time that you've bought a player that you've paid part and the player has been registered? Is it would this be the first time?
Yes, most of the time they are based on agreement. Of course. Agreement say we signed
Konadu Yiadom on a pre-contract since April. Between April and before this thing, he collected part of the money when he did not even own the economic rights of the player. He collected part of the money. Did you know this?
I no pay no confirm here.
Yes. So what is the crime of Accra Hearts of Oak?
Okay, but Mr. Odotei, my address this issue. Or say, most send a request, but one accept it. So, Kwame na mufasa am the register player no.
Mosho, I'm surprised you are asking me this question.
Oh,
I know FIFA rules, football rules.
I need to ask you.
No, you don't need to ask me. I've been telling you. No.
Mr. Odotei, me back. Wait, it's a simple question.
No, it is not, because you, as an experienced sports journalist, should not ask that question.
No, I will ask you because you are supposed to let us know.
Mosho.
Mr. Odotei.
Mosho.
Mr. Odotei, me too.
Because I like you and I respect you, I will not give you the answer. Because if you go back, as a seasoned anchor and host of sports, you should know the procedure for registering of players.
Yeah, but do you know why I should not be doing that? Because Wababe making Wababe stating the position.
Yeah.
Say, what's any request? I will say, one accepted request. And so, on no agreement, or say, on accepted request, ne dear, multi register player no. Now, how to go? Maybe I am coming.
Yes.
Then, what is the House of a register player? No. Now you say even without him accepting the request, there is a way House of me to register no. And I'm offering kind of so let us know. Because
no, Mosho, no. The rules governing player registration is not determined by Hearts of Oak or Yiadom. So you must know the rules.
Yes.
What does the rule say? That's why I want you to, because when you know, Mosho, when you yourself educate yourself about what the rules, somebody like you, when he comes and he's talking, you tell him that what you are saying is irrelevant. You don't have to say it. That's my position.
Yeah, Mr. Odotei, so you do us the favor and let us know.
Mosho, Mosho.
Yes.
When you are asking me that question, you are giving people who are listening to us the House of Folk found a way, because you yourself, you are not informed about football. With due respect to you,
I won't. Do you know why I will say it? But I'm saying that Minka.
No.
Okay. So educate us.
Mosho, football is governed by rules.
Yes.
If you want to register a player, there are certain procedures that needs to be satisfied. Once those provisions are satisfied, Hearts of Oak would nobody, Mosho, nobody in modern football can register any player under the TMS fraudulently or illegally. Nobody can do that. The system will not allow you to do that.
Yes.
Nobody, I'm just repeating, anybody House of Oak supporters, anybody independent who is listening to me, we must educate ourselves about football. And yet, nobody can illegally or fraudulently register a player when the conditions under the TMS have not been satisfied. So once a player has been registered and transferred to a club, then the system itself has satisfied itself that the conditions have been met. And I hope that people will go and look at the regulations surrounding these things, so that people will not come and give the impression Hearts of Oak would never do anything fraudulent.
Okay, so whatever
Hearts of Oak would never do anything illegal.
Okay, Matthew,
I hope Abu will come to our office today and then we speak and talk properly.
Sure.
You don't come to radio and say things just to ridicule this club. When what you are saying, when you rather have been very greedy, try to disrupt and then destroy Accra Hearts of Oak. We will not tolerate that.
All right.
Because we've not done anything illegal. We've paid you part of the money for Konadu Yiadom. Leave the player to play in peace. Money's outstanding. Money's outstanding on Konadu Yiadom will be paid to you.
Okay, very well.
We would never abdicate our responsibility. We nudge on our agreement. But when people are dealing with Hearts of Oak, then they think they can use the media to blackmail Hearts of Oak with when they are doing things, they themselves are doing things wrongly.
All right.
Wrongly.
All right.
We've not offended Abu in any way. We have not. We've been working with him very well since last season. We have this Konadu Yiadom thing. This is the third episode of it. In all of it, people will say Odotei or Hearts of Oak. It's never our fault.
All right.
It's never our fault.
I mean, but Mr. Odotei, answer now. Abu Salama Saba so or he wants to say something, but just hold on for me a second. A second. No, a second.
No. I don't want to have a banter with Abu on that matter. We have a deal with him. If you come to the office, we'll talk about it. If he decides to go radio, that is his matter. We will not talk the approach he's using, but that is his matter. Right. I don't want to banter with him on radio.
Sure. And banter, but I think he wants to.
No, Moshow, please. With due respect, I beg you.
Sure.
I don't want to have any exchange with him.
Sure.
He can say his version. That's fine.
Right.
I've told you our version. That is about nobody will blackmail us with greed, irresponsibility, and Hearts of Oak does not engage in anything fraudulent or anything illegal.
All right.
Please, and this must register in the minds of the people.
Sure.
If we wanted to make this a public thing, since last year, August, when we started paying him for Konadu Yiadom, we would have come out to say all these things. In January, he came out and told people that we don't register Konadu because Konadu we could not pay. Please, all those things are things which are bothered by greed and somebody who just wants to blackmail Accra Hearts of Oak. We would not tolerate that. We owe him money on Konadu Yiadom. We will pay him. We will pay him. Just as we've paid him for all the players.
No, but Mr. Odotei, blackmail now, because maybe you have been dealing with somebody for all this while, or provided players, Mamu. Why are you describing so blackmailing him? Why are you describing him or somebody who is greedy and all that? Why?
The person said if we register, this is not the first time. Last year, August. Look, Moshow, I'll plead with you. We don't want to come and the things we've done with Abu, yes, and then come and say, last year, August, they came on radio, Konadu Yiadom. We kept quiet. January, people were ridiculed. We are building academy. We don't want to pay for Konadu, which was not the case.
Okay, but my Abu Salam, Abu Salam, Mr. Odotei, Mamina was say, why for your time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Why? Yeah, Mr.